everybody, what's going on? BurkCrown88 coming at you with another odds video. I dropped this one yesterday and I picked a couple of teams just to go over. If you didn't see it, go check that out. It was Toronto, Edmonton, and Anaheim. And I asked what teams they wanted to see. If they left it in the comment section down below, then I would get to that and go over it. It was unbelievably amazing how much you guys loved it and how many comments I got back on teams they wanted to see and players they wanted to see. So I'm just going to go now from start to finish. Because I got Anaheim, today's video is going to be Arizona, Boston, Buffalo, Calgary. And then I'll do another video starting at Carolina. I'm only going to do 4 teams, so the videos aren't like crazy long. But I'm going to go to Carolina next, and I'll do the 4 teams. And I'll pick players that are impactful in HUT for those teams. Like today's video is going to be Arizona, Boston, Buffalo, Calgary. And it's going to be Markstrom because he's an impactful goalie. And I'm also going to do Tage Thompson because he's an impactful forward. So the percentages of those teams in their overalls and, of course, how many 99s you can actually get out of each one. And those 2 players, what are the percentages of getting them out of those sets as well. So let's get into it, guys. I hope you do enjoy it. And I'm going to try my best not to make this take too long getting all the teams out. I'm going to just try to go through it this week and make that this week's of videos, and I'll do my reward videos as well through there, but I'll try to make sure I drop one of these videos every day so you guys can get the team that you want. If you don't want to miss your team, make sure you hit that sub button down below, guys, and the notification bell so you don't when it pops up. And if you do like it, give it a thumbs up. And let's get into it, guys. Arizona, Boston, Buffalo, Calgary, and what are the odds in the 90+ team set? Alrighty, so here we go. We're just going to start at Arizona. Now remember, this includes Arizona and their alumni. None of the power-up cards or the cards that you power up, or none of the cards that go up on their own, like Team of the Year, all that stuff. So you got Clayton Keller, Jersey, Garland, Keller, Ekman Larson. Those cards there. The Ekman Larson 84, the Clayton Keller 96 team of the season, they do not count. Same with any other MSPs we're going to come across. One thing to note, Arizona does not have any 99s or 98s at this time that you can pull, so you got to keep that in mind. The highest card you can pull at Arizona is 97. As long as you have that in the back of your mind that is what you're looking at, then as long as you understand, you're good to go. 39% of Arizona's players are 94 to 99. Obviously, it stops at 97, but 39% of those players are the higher overall category. Now, 90 to 93 is 61%. And that's your Larson, your Zach Aston Reese's and your Brett Ritchie's and stuff like that. There's not very many Arizona cards in the 90s, only a page and a bit. So like you're looking at basically a high percentage chance of getting like a Clayton Keller because he's got so many cards in the 90s. And when we're looking at this, we'll just go quickly to Arizona because they only have 2 cards in their alumni. Tempo, which you can pull him in the 94 to the 99s, and Sean Burke, which if you're looking for a goalie, you have a chance of pulling him from the 90s to 93s, but that is it. That is in the 39 and 61%. We'll slide over to Boston while we're in the alumni. Not very many as well for Boston. Only 3 alumni players, Willie O'Ree, Axelson, and Murray. Only 3 of them are in the 94 and above, and none of them are 99s. And then you got a handful as well, including Ray Bourque, in the 90s to 93s. And if we just take that time to look, we'll also realize that there is no 99s for the Boston Bruins. Not like you had 3 99 McDavids that you can pull out of Edmonton. Boston right now currently has no 99s that you can pull. The highest is 97 with Krejci and Pasternak. And Bergeron, Hall, Hathaway, another Krejci card, Lindholm card, Lindholm's Hut Hero card, not his team of the season. Brad Marchand. There is a good selection, Allmark, Pasternak, Bertuzzi. There's a good selection of 94 pluses for you to choose from and for you to maybe pull. Now, when it comes to the 94 to 99 percentage, it is 42%, leaving you 58% for the bottom 90 to 93s, which are like your Swaymans, your Allmarks, your Bertuzzis, your Krejciks, your McAvoys. There is a good number of variety as well. If you wanted to build a Boston theme team, this is not a bad, it's expensive, but this is not a bad set if you're like, hey, for the last couple of months, I'm going to build a theme team and get rid of my high cards. So what do I do with them? You have a couple of high 94s, 95s, 96s, turn them in, get your collectibles, and take a couple of rolls at these if you want, and try to build your team that way. I've got a Leafs theme team. It's been fun. But again, your percentages for Boston, 58% for 90 to 93 and 42% for 94 to 99. No 99s on Boston. And then big bad Buffalo. Big bad Buffalo, eh, boys? Buffalo's going to be starting at 97, as they as well do not have any 99s to pull from. They do have a handful of 97s, 96s, 95s that are good options. If you are building a Buffalo theme team, Linus Allmark is not a bad option for goalie if you end up getting him. And then you got Jack Quinn, Owen Power, Dylan Cousins, Jeff Skinner. You could build a Buffalo theme team out of this set. Now, your odds of getting the 94 to 99s are 41%, with a 0% chance of 99s, obviously, and 98s because they don't have them yet. But it is a 41% chance of you getting 94 to 99s. And then when you get into the category down here where you're looking at like your 93 Olofsson, your 93 Tux, your 92 Dahlins, Middlestad, Skinners, like there is still all the good players, and there is still a variety of players to help you build a team. You're getting 59% chance at pulling 90 to 93. Now, when it comes to getting a Tage Thompson, there is 4 Tage Thompsons eligible in this pack. You see one here to 92. You see one here to 91, you see one here to 90, and then I believe the other one is a 94. Yes, he is right there, Hut Hero. So there is 4 you can get, and that brings you at a 9% of your player base to pull from. 9% of them are Tage Thompson. So if you're looking at Tage Thompson, it's a really rare shot, but hopefully you do get him, and he is in this set at 9%. Now, going into the Buffalo alumni, there is a little bit more than Boston and Arizona, but they are on the lower end. You do get 3 at 94-95 with Campbell, Briere, and Pominville. All kind of relatively smaller players, but you do get 3. And then you have a handful with Barnaby, Pominville, Donald, Barnaby again. Like, you do have a handful, and Brad May. You do have a handful of alumni players in Boston that are included in the percentages at the 41% and the 59% of 90 to 93, 41% of 94 to 99. Now we're going to drop into the alumni while we're here. The alumni in Calgary actually has quite a bit, right? You have Doug Gilmour at 95, Lanny McDonald, Joel Otto, Mike Commodore, Theo Fleury. You got a lot of 94s to 95s, and then you got a lot of 90 to 93s, right? Brett Hall, Gary Roberts, team builder, not included. Same with the team builder, Daniel Briere in Buffalo, not included. But you do have a lot of alumni players in there as well. And then bringing it back to Calgary, they have 0, 97, 98, 99. So 0. So if you wanted to build a team out of Calgary, you just got to be mindful and be aware that 97, 98, 99s are not available to you in this set. But when it comes to 94 to 96s, that's running at a 49%. The highest percentage possible in the 4 teams we have done is Calgary. It's just, unfortunately, it may be the highest percentage, but it's got the lowest top end card, as you can't get a 97 like the other 3 could, leaving you at a 51% chance of getting anything in the 90s to 92s because they don't have a 93. Kadri's Evo card is not included. The fantasy game day Toffoli is not included, but you can get Markstrom, you can get Backlund, Kadri's regular spreadsheet card, Toffoli. There's not as big of a variety in Calgary either to where you can build a team with this set, but you can get yourself a lot of good cards. And again, the 90 to 93 is 51%, and the 94 to 99 is 49%, but there's no 97, 98, 99. And now when it comes to Markstrom, if you wanted to use this set to try to get yourself a Markstrom goalie, how many cards are eligible in this set? Well, there's his Hut Hero one, and then there's his Team of the Week one, and also his Primetime one. So we're getting 3 Markstrom cards out of the player pool we have, which then leaves us at around 7%. So you got a 7% player pool if you're looking at trying to get that goaltender. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. And like I said, tomorrow's 4 teams will be Carolina, Chicago, Colorado, and Columbus. And we're going to look at maybe McKinnon, Makar, or McKinnon, Patrick Kane, or maybe we'll look and see what Columbus and Carolina have, and we'll go from there. But tomorrow's percentages and odds will be those 4 teams. Again, that's Carolina, Chicago, Colorado, and Columbus. I really do appreciate you guys for hanging out. I really do thank and appreciate you for watching the video, and I hope you did enjoy it. And until next time, guys, ciao, ciao.